Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today it is Wednesday, November 5th, and we're going to be talking about the crypto market. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. Bitcoin on the 1 week is down 8.72%. And look what that does to us, man. We went from 113K down beneath 100K. We've stabilized right here at 102,000. But is the pain done, man? Or is this the end of Bitcoin's dominance? And are we going to see that rotation to the altcoin market right now? Gold went on and touched a new all-time high. Everyone's thinking this is going to send the crypto market, which I'm here for, obviously. Man, this market hasn't gone how we expected. I knew it was going to be a summer of pain. The summer actually ended up having some exciting shit. XRP went on its run to start the summer. But ever since then, the crypto market's been stalled out, man. XRP included, dude. FLARE went down to 0.13 pennies the other day when the market did its dip. XRP went down to $2.20. Every day is a buying opportunity if you have the balls to play, dude. If you think this market's done, you're not going to be playing. But if you think that it's going to continue to roar upwards when we finally get our momentum back, then you think this is a great buying opportunity. Dude, if you think XRP is going to $10, this is over a times 4 from there. It's right about a times 4. I think FLARE is going to 50 cents. I think XRP is going to $10. Those are great plays, man. FLARE's sitting at 1.5 pennies, and I think it's going to 50 cents. That's over a times 25 from here, man. Gotta be happy with gains like that. This is the buying opportunity. Check this out. This is from Hugo Filion. He said there is only one entity I'm aware of that is building a totally transparent on-chain vault for XRP. This is on top of the post where he says, do not under any circumstances put your XRP in a black box like some vaults that exist right now. You know who I'm talking about, and you will likely lose it all. FLARE is the transparent DeFi domain for XRP5. GCandao said, see here for a cryptic post translation. And this is on top of this post here where he says, Hugo Filion is too nice to say it, but CB Bofe was 100% right telling people to withdraw before Stream DeFi blew up. He's now recommending to withdraw from M Hyper because Midas RWA might be exposed to the contagion. After seeing this in Hugo's cryptic post, I'd assume MXRP could be at risk. Better safe than sorry. That's the truth, man. I mean, you're playing with your XRP back here, man. You're playing with years of work, toiling away at your job to put money into an invisible asset, something you can't even touch, with the dream that it's going to one day be worth more. Fucking retire you from this job. Fucking retire your bloodline, man. How much XRP do you have, and how much is it going to be worth in XRP? It's $1,000. You're never going to have to work again, big dog. What the fuck are you going to do with yourself? Better get your actions right now, or else you're just going to be sitting around smoking cigars, eating Pringles, right? We have Zaman Wallet tweeting XRP yield. And Hugo retweeted this. He said, oh, I wonder what this is about. There's only one FLARE, man. There's only one FXRP. So look at this. This is pretty interesting, man. Hugo Filion said this. The thing about FLARE's upcoming XRP smart accounts is not that you can use the FLARE network easily. It's that you'll never have to leave the XRPL to make transactions on FLARE. That's right. You'll be able to do all your business on FLARE just by making transactions on the XRPL. This is good for FLARE and great for XRPL usage and activity. Yvette said, can you describe how this contributes to XRPL economic activity? Remote steering asset movement from the XRPL on FLARE is great, but it's just automation of what people currently do manually. Hugo said, no, it isn't well described as automation as the user is still entirely in control. Instead, it is better described as abstraction. It benefits XRP through burning XRP as transactions happen on the XRPL. It also gives XRPL a completely seamless and allied fully fledged smart contract layer, which is, in my opinion, good for getting people to build more around XRP as an asset. Vet says, are there any docs you can share? Smart contract layer that isn't directly on the XRP layer 1 piques my interest. And Hugo says, that seamless smart contract layer for XRPL described is FLARE via FXRP. All fees, including FLARE transaction fees, occur in XRP, a portion of which pays the FLARE transaction cost. Versus using FLARE directly, it's a tiny bit more expensive as the XRP transaction also has to be paid for. The key point is that to the XRPL user, this feels like you are using XRPL to interact with full smart contracts versus the existing experience of bridging, changing wallets, acquiring a different token, etc. Our firm conviction is that this is good for XRP as it means people can build really easily to use products that involve XRP. Docs on smart accounts will be released when smart accounts launch, probably December. Dude, so it never ends with FLARE, man. They just keep building. So GCandao, after all this, says, few understand that Hugo is the #1 builder on the XRPL that isn't Ripple. Show me one person who has done more for XRPL besides him, Ripple excluded. Despite this, some XRP bros still dislike him. Give credit where it's due. And Hugo responded, and he said, if I have built the most for XRPL, it's only because I have stood on the shoulders of giants at Jolcats. Man, holy shit, dude. I mean, this is what I'm saying, man. David Schwartz was the OG. 1984 was when David Schwartz was working on cryptography with the NSA. That was 40 years ago. And then in 2018, Ripple, through their X-Spring developer grant, gave Hugo and FLARE Networks $100 million to flesh out their network. Dude, to me, that was the passing of the torch. And I started looking really heavily at FLARE. Because I was like, why did Ripple see such value in this? Why didn't Ripple just build it themselves? And David stepped down, and it all makes sense, dude. Like anything, bro, the next iteration is gonna be better. The next coder is gonna know more. The next fighter is gonna have more moves, all right? You think you're the GOAT right now? Dude, wait till your kid comes along. He's gonna know everything you know and more. And I'm not calling Hugo David Schwartz's kid, but I'm saying that Hugo is the next iteration of David, man. The torch was passed and Hugo's carrying it. He's doing more for the XRPL than anybody. He just created a smart contract machine for the XRPL. And dude, it's motherfucking FXRP, but you're not even going to need to leave XRPL to interact with the FLARE networks. Robert from Zaman Wallet says, fun fact, Zaman Wallet was the first wallet to support RLUSD, and it is by far the go-to solution for RLUSD self-custody. Most non-institutional RLUSD is managed with the one and only Zaman. Zaman is a great wallet, man. I'm a big fan. Hugo responded to this and he said, Robert, Zaman has already done great things. I hope FLARE can help you reach Valhalla. I own some XAH, ZAO token. Okay, I don't know how you say their name of their network. The Zahao? I don't know. I've never known. But XAH, okay? They built the Zaman wallet. They built their own token. I'm in on it, okay? In the use case for FLARE ever grows as more people fall. Look at this from Omar Goldberg. On November 4th at 5:45, the Moonwell protocol was exploited via a Chainlink Oracle malfunction that reported secondary market prices, leading to a $1 million loss. Hugo responded to this because the deal is, man, is that Chainlink and FLARE aren't really competing. FLARE is much more fledged out than Chainlink, but Chainlink was here earlier. So as we have moments like these where Chainlink fails, and it's proven to not be the bee's knees that everyone thought it was, people are going to look for a better solution, and the better solution is FLARE. In this Web3 ecosystem, data is the new oil. The momentum is on FLARE's side. I don't care what the price is, dude. But I'm telling you this, at 1.5 pennies, if you're not buying FLARE, 5 years from now, you're going to be kicking yourself. And if you are buying, 5 years from now, you're going to be a richer man than you are today. It's Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being here. I'll be back with more tomorrow.